Here's Web of Spider-Man, number 118. This is the first appearance of the classic Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider costume. And as you all know, this is my favorite version of Spider-Man. Love the character, favorite version, my first cosplay. So, the first appearance of this costume. Then, to couple that, Web of Spider-Man 119, the first appearance of Kane, the other clone of Spider-Man, who is the second Scarlet Spider. New X-Men 128, the first appearance of Phantom X. Avengers Annual number 10, the first appearance of Rogue, my favoriteest X-Men. My first, it's a good story too, and Chris Claremont kind of fixes the issues with Avengers number 200, if you ever read that. Yeah. X Factor number 5, again, mid-grade, you can see it says it up there, but that's like the first cameo appearance of Apocalypse. And then we go from that to having X Factor number 6, first full appearance of Apocalypse. And in fact, I actually got 2 copies of this too. I have 2 copies of this. You know, if anyone's looking for a copy or something, just hit me up, yo. You know, we can work something out, because yeah, it's definitely not going to be as much as when the movie first came out. Because when the movie first came out, it inflated as all hell. Red Sonja number 1. This is like her first solo title, and I like the cover. I like how, you know, just the different colors in the cover. Like, really good condition as well. This is Amazing Spider-Man 265. First appearance of the... I was going to say Black Cat. First appearance of Silver Sable. Blah, blah. Oh. Avengers 195. The first cameo appearance, I guess, of the Taskmaster. Like, this was pretty cheap too. I just wish I could get 196, but you can if I'm gonna pay that price for that. So screw you. Omega Man number 10. First appearance of Lobo. Which, you know, they're not doing anything with either these days. Like, he's not really doing much anymore. And it's a shame too, because there's certain characters that were popular that so many people don't care about anymore. Iron Man number 282, first appearance of War Machine. She-Hulk number 1, first appearance of She-Hulk. X-Factor number 24, first appearance of Archangel. Daredevil 111, first appearance as a Silver Samurai, an X-Men villain, by the way. And like I said, it's always so fun to see first appearances, and just to see how the character changes in personality and outfit. And this was his outfit. It was just really refreshing to see that. Astonishing Tales to Astonish number 90, first appearance of the Abomination. Firestorm number 3, first appearance of Killer Frost. Firestorm number 1, the first appearance of Firestorm. Daredevil, God, 181, The Death of Elektra. Very good issue to read. Very good issue. I'm just saying that right now. Nova number 1, first appearance of Nova. Peter Parker, The Spectacular Spider-Man number 64, First appearance of Cloak and Dagger. It's actually a good story too, by the way, when I read it. I remember I enjoyed it too. It's sad, but good. Sonic the Hedgehog #1. And this is just personally for me. This is considered a key issue, but it's a key issue for me in my heart. Because I always have a special place for Sonic. I love the games. So this is the first issue in like the series. Flash number 92, volume 2. First appearance of Impulse. Spider-Woman number 32. Oh, Spider, blah, 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 blah. Let me try that again. Marvel Spotlight number 32. First appearance of Spider-Woman. And trust me, her origin has been retconned. They gave an origin story here, but it's been retconned. And the costume's a little different too, so... yeah, so... that's kind of what happened. Spider-Woman number 1. And like you can see, I only paid $2 for this. It wasn't that, you know, it's like in fine condition, like, so it's like $2, sure, I'll take it. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. And like I said, Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man, I still believe it's one of the series of Spider-Man that's pretty cheap to get. You know, if Amazing Spider-Man costs a lot of money, like this is a little cheaper option. Amazing Spider-Man number 252. First appearance of the black costume, depending on who you ask. Depending. I'm just going to say that. Sandman number 1. Now, of course, there are like different Sandmans. Like this one that's like purple. And that's due to the printer kind of running out of ink. That will cost more, but... I mean, this was not that expensive at all. So, like, well, screw it. I'll take it. Miss Marvel number 1. It's actually in really good condition too. I would say probably very fine. Miss Marvel number 16. First appearance of Mystique. And also I just want to say, like when I started getting these issues, I got these issues before like the shoe dropped, so to speak. Before it started becoming super popular. Like the Miss Marvel for me, I only paid $10. Now it's like 20 or 30. So like, well, and this is the first Miss Marvel number 18, the first full appearance of Mystique, like in all her blue skin glory. Like I said again, before all the hoopla started coming about, this is what, you know, I got this for pretty reasonable prices. Web of Spider-Man number 1. And like I said, Web of Spider-Man is another one that's really cheap to get. Not expensive if you don't want to, you know, drop a kidney and stuff for like Amazing Spider-Man. Incredible Hulk number 162. First appearance of the Wendigo. Hulk number 141. First appearance of Doc Samson. You know, it does have, I remember, it does have like a rip somewhere. Here it is. And other than that, it's in really pristine condition, but that knocked it down a few grades or two, you know? But I was like, I don't care, I'll take it. It's pretty cheap. So, and this is kind of one of the ones that I added this year. So that's the one that I added this year. Deathlock the Destroyer, number 25. Astonishing Tales, number 25. What the hell is wrong with me? But first appearance of Deathlock. So you kind of see, I kind of have a lot of Bronze Age key issues, you know? Like I'm getting like a bronze keys. Secret Origins of Superheroes, number 17. First appearance of the Huntress. A very underutilized character in my opinion, you know, and this is like Batman's daughter, Huntress, not the one that we see running around now. But the first appearance of the Huntress. What If, number 105. first appearance of Spider-Girl, the daughter of Peter Parker and Mary Jane, the one that we saw in Spider-Verse. First appearance. And actually, I would recommend anyone go check out the Spider-Girl series from the MCU universe. Really, I mean, when I first started, that's some of the stuff that I started reading. It was really well done. Yeah, no, what am I doing? Amazing Spider-Man 194, first appearance of the Black Cat. Again, this is kind of like a fine minus type. Like I said, I live in the mid-grade. That's just me. You know, I don't need any super fancy crap. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, dear Lord, what did I do? Okay. Crisis on Infinite Earths #1. Crisis on Infinite Earths #2. I mean, and this is a story I recommend everybody read. Everybody read this story. Game changer. Crisis on Infinite Earths #3. It says $60 up there, but I got it on eBay for like $20, the entire lot. So like, I mean, now it probably would cost a lot more, but you know, this was back in like in the day, like back in like the late 2000s when I got picked some of these up. Crisis on Infinite Earths #4. Like I said, this is like late 2000s when I picked this up. It was like 2009, 2010 when I picked this up. It was really cheap. It was not that expensive to get. Crisis on Infinite Earths #5. I'm eventually gonna have to get Mylar for these. I recommend that now. Because some of these bags are starting to look really dingy. Crisis on Infinite Earths #6. The one that actually did come in Mylar. Crisis on Infinite Earths #7. The Death of Supergirl. And this death stuck. Like, this was Kara. They're Supergirl from Krypton. This stuck for years upon years. It wasn't until the New 52 that we had a Kara. Crisis on Infinite Earths #8. The Death of Barry Allen. And this is another death that stuck. This didn't come back. He didn't come back till like the 2000s. So this one stuck too. Crisis on Infinite Earths #9. Crisis on Infinite Earths #10. I really should separate these two books and put them in different poly bags. I blame laziness. Crisis on Infinite Earths #11. And the finale, Crisis on Infinite Earths #12. So I have all the Crisis books, and like I said, I got them like in the late 2000s. The late 2000s is when I bought these. So, with that being said, you know, the late 2000s to buy these, it's pretty damn. Buying these in the late 2000s is like, it was pretty cheap to get them. It wasn't. Oh, get in there! Like getting these in the late 2000s, you know, it was not that expensive. It was really cheap. It was easy to get. You know, so that's just something that people should be aware of. Like, oh God, he must have, gave an arm and a leg to get them, but not really. Not really. I didn't really spend that much to get these. Like it was there. It was before the whole craze happened. Secret Wars #1. Secret Wars #2. Secret Wars #3. Secret Wars #4. Great cover, by the way. Secret Wars #5. Secret Wars #6. Secret Wars #7. The most famous cover. Secret Wars #8. The origin of Spider-Man's black costume and the Venom. I did not get them all. Unbelievable. Okay, come on. Secret Wars #9. Secret Wars #10. One of my favorite comics of all time. Oh, it's just such a good Doom story. I cannot express how much I recommend reading this. Secret Wars number 11. And you can see there's like a spine road there. And Secret Wars number 12. And again, I got this in like the late 2000s. Like we're talking 2007, 2000, somewhere around there. Because I wasn't in Chicago yet, so it's probably around 2007. And again, this is when, before that craze, before things started getting super expensive. And so, yeah, so I didn't, like I said, I didn't pay that much. I didn't pay that much for those. I did not. I think it was like, again, that was kind of like Crisis on Infinite Earth. I think it only was like $15 in the entire lot of me. So, and that's before things got shit expensive, man. So, I don't know what's, I mean, nowadays it's like, fuck, you can't buy anything, bro.